believe how I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sanbreque. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Think it's all right to touch him?
It's not.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honour of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
That broom's as ragged.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Please take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
You think it's all right to touch him?
Welcome back, Sid. How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehere, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though. Oh, keep your mug handy.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
That room's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right.
Yep, doesn't sound like anyone.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Words are immortal. Business is busy. Still. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try. I don't think so.
Clearview Sebek. And bro, I know where this one's at. I don't think, where was this one at? Let's do this first. We'll try to find that Clearview Sebek.
You today?
What is it that you wish to learn?
Okay, it says we're going to port.
Thus
Okay.
ends today's lesson.
It still made me go there first. I don't think that's to be Clearview Sebek. This is Ozaria. Which we gotta go up here by Eastpool to get to that one. Clearview Sebek. Southern Sebek. I gotta go in there and see. Do this first.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
Right here is where that dragon's at. Right here. Okay, Clearview Sebek down.
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay. Now they finish talking. Clearview Sebek. Let's go right here first. See if I can pinpoint this Clearview Sebek. Clearview. Right here. It's in the middle. So it's gonna be somewhere in this open yard.
Look at this place.
I think that's it over there with the bird's wing. Okay. Alright, where is this thing's at? There it is. Alright, so we're going to our next hunt. It's right here. This is the second hunt that you can go to on the list of hunts.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
Alright. Damn it, I got hit, but whatever. That's what I was trying to do. Of course, I am failing. Alright, when he winds up is when you gotta dodge. If you do it too early, you get hit just like I just did. Alright, you want to do this first before you start. You get all that extra life already full. Here, you do this. This.
Rest well. I know I will.
Alright, that's it for that hunt. I didn't show you before I jumped into there, but what I'm currently using, I got it. This is just as I go through the game. I start this game over from the beginning, so it's not like the best equipment or whatever. Like you would go in hard mode with, you have more equipment. But this is what I'm currently wearing. Right here I got the Favor of the Inferno, which increases my ignition damage by 12%. I got the Badge of Might +1, which increases my overall attack by 12. And I got the Breath of Fire, which reduces my Flames of Rebirth cooldown by 12 seconds. If I would have had to go another round, I'd be able to do Flames of Rebirth again. But I beat it in 2. 2-time stagger. Try to go a 3rd-time stagger, and I would be able to use it again. Or even not killed in the 2nd time around, I'll be able to use Flames of Rebirth shortly after to kill him without being staggered. And Power Drive, Thunderstorm, Wicked Wheel, Ignition, and Flames of Rebirth. And these are the only icons you can use at this point in the game when you get to this hunt. That's it. What should I put it into? Look at this. Alright. Actually, I'll put it into this. If I can. 660? I can. There you go. Alright. Let's go. Moving on. We're going to go to the next hunt. So, the next hunt is going to be by Eastpool. Okay. This is the 3rd hunt that you can go on to. My current setup. And this is just plain game over. This is the 3rd one you can run into. These are the equipment that I like to use for this. This is probably the best sword you have at this given time. Same thing with this armor. Same thing. These arm bracelets. Now, as far as my accessories, I use the Favor of the Inferno, which increases my disintegration by 12%. Badge of Might, get that by 12. And Breath of the Fire, which gives me a cooldown reduction of 12 seconds on Flames of Rebirth. But here, these are all 3 icons you can currently have at this time of the game. I got Ignition, my Flames of Rebirth, Gorge, Wicked Wheel, Power Drive, and Thunderstorm. Let's go to Gorguda. We want to try to stagger them as quick as possible. Oh, I thought it just staggered him. Of course, I did it after the fact. And that's the third hunt.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
That hunt is complete. Alright, let's go. That's what I want to do. See if I got enough renown to get that next item, which is Berserker. Really good at bring. Yeah, I think I did get it. I got a letter in. Like, what am I going to replace the Berserker rank with? That is the question.
Yep, doesn't sound like anywhere this way. So lucky though. Not that I'm.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
I hear there's trouble.
You think it's all right to touch him?
Alright, let's get these birds out the way. These birds are really easy. Or bugs, whatever. Oh, I hit a bunch of other people too. Hit them maybe over there. Little ones, yep. Let's go over there. There we go. But for right now, I'm gonna need that for bosses. I'm gonna go back to putting this on. I can defeat these small fries a lot quicker if I had this. I missed. Oh, wasn't close enough. That was a waste. Oh, you son of a biscuit eater. You're coming. He's dead. I didn't know he was behind me. Otherwise, I never got hit. Should I go do this and go back road? Or should I bring this all the way? I'm gonna go explore all this real quick. So I can have it done for later. Alright, let's go this way.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, I press X. Oh, sorry. Dodge. I can't believe I hit again.
Ambrosia.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price. Much obliged. There you are. I'd pay more if I could. I'll find it at good home. I'd pay more if I could. Fare you well?
Alright, we'll go to bed.